Breaking news at 11. A car stolen with 3 children inside. California Highway Patrol in pursuit. And reporter Chris Christie right overhead in Air 7 calling it all live.
Oh no! Oh no! Right into cross traffic, and the driver loses control right into the hillside there at a major intersection. That's going to be Canaan Doom Road, and the driver is now jumping out of the vehicle. There's 2 kids inside that vehicle.
It all began with a report of a car stolen in East LA with several children inside. CHP right on that fleeing driver's tail, but quickly ruling out a pit maneuver.
They are aware of those children, and for that reason, they have denied the request for a pit maneuver. They will not pit this vehicle and put those children in harm's way. Again, continuing to blow through these red lights here with at least a couple of children who you can only imagine must be scared to death. This is a stranger that is driving this vehicle.
With a pit maneuver ruled out, an LA County Sheriff's deputy deploys a spike strip, and the driver hits it.
Oh, he just hit it. He just hit it. He just hit it. Let's see if that was successful. That was, I believe, a sheriff's SUV there that laid down that spike strip. Again, we just want to see this end as safely as possible. Hopefully they could bring this to a peaceful resolution, but right now that driver is now agitated and he is definitely stepping on the gas pedal.
And about 1 minute later, a terrifying collision.
Oh no! Oh no! Right into cross traffic, and the driver loses control right into the hillside there at a major intersection. That's going to be Canaan Doom Road, and the driver is now jumping out of the vehicle. There's 2 kids inside that vehicle.
Air 7 tracking the fleeing suspect as he tries to escape up a hill and into a neighborhood.
But right now, we are one of the only people with a view of this suspect. Law enforcement is at a real disadvantage here. They're trying to get into position, and now he is trying to climb through barbed wire to try and hide out.
The fleeing driver then taking his shirt off as he makes his way through heavy brush into Point Doom neighborhood.
He's right behind that tree there, now walking through that property. He's run out of steam here, and the LA County Sheriff's Department is going to flood this neighborhood.
As deputies track that fleeing driver, first responders flooding the crash scene on PCH and Canaan Doom Road in Malibu.
This is just a heartbreaking scene. That child clearly in pain, holding on to somebody here as they wait for an ambulance. It's a baby seat. They just pulled a baby seat out of the rear of the vehicle. Oh boy, this is tough to watch. It looks like where? Okay, there he is. There's the passenger. There's the passenger. Okay, so the passenger is actually now being escorted out of the vehicle. Is he talking to a child inside that baby seat? There is a child. There's 3 children here. There's a child, a toddler. There's a toddler in the child seat and 2 other children being tended to. So they've now appeared to have rescued 3 children from this car.
That terrifying collision sending those 3 children and 2 others to the hospital, all flown by helicopter to UCLA Medical Center. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo live in Malibu tonight with the latest. Tim.
And Mark, this is one of the busier intersections here on PCH. A lot of people going up Canaan into the canyon, and unfortunately some folks coming out of the canyon this evening trying to make a left turn onto PCH clearly couldn't get out of the way of this pursuit in time, and even after that brutal crash, that suspect didn't give up easily. 3 young children stuck riding along with a carjacker as the suspect led police on a pursuit clear across Los Angeles. The spike strips didn't work. The only thing that stopped this chase was an unsuspecting driver in Malibu making a left turn from Canaan to PCH right as the suspect blew a red light.
And then I saw both cars coming to me and crash into me.
Erica Trujillo and her sister, who didn't want to appear on camera, were at the stoplight waiting to turn off PCH when the pursuit approached. The violent crash happened right in front of them.
Braced for impact, and my sister was in the car behind me, and I was just hoping they didn't push me far back enough to hit her car.
The front of Trujillo's SUV was damaged, but she wasn't hurt. She and her sister wisely stayed inside their cars after the crash as that suspect got out and ran.
I did see him get out. I saw him get out and run, so we didn't know anyone else was in the car, so.
The 3 young children, all believed to be under 10 years old, were all taken to the hospital. Meanwhile, the suspect was shirtless, shoeless, and sprinting through a well-to-do Malibu neighborhood.
Just wearing some sweatpants, and you could tell he was a pretty distressed man.
And desperate, too. With police in hot pursuit, he apparently tried to carjack someone else.
And the guy came out of nowhere, came up to the front of my car, came up to my car, opened up my car door, and that's when I hit the gas.
We were like scared, but then, I mean, when we went past and we told the cops, I kind of felt a little relieved.
Even during the suspect's arrest, everyone else's attention was on PCH, focused on those 3 young kids who were taken from East LA and part of that horrible crash in Malibu.
I have a 7-year-old son, so it just made me, I don't know, it was hard to see them, but I knew that they were well taken care of by the cops and the ambulance was here really quickly.
And witnesses say the driver of that car that was broadsided is an elderly woman. There was also a passenger in that vehicle. Both of them were also rushed to the hospital, though at this point tonight we do not have an updated condition on the 2 adults and 3 children who are in the hospital this evening. We're live tonight in Malibu. Tim Caputo, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Tim Caputo, thank you.